Please welcome Lisa Merkin.
So, unlike a lot of people in Hollywood, I am not afraid to reveal my age. I am actually proud of it. In a few months, I'm going to be celebrating a fairly monumental one, the Big 5-0. Thanks very much. It's all good, although I have started realizing something lately. The older you get, the less people are surprised when you tell them your age. I remember when I was 40, I would tell people I'm turning 40 and they'd be like, no, really? You look so good for your age. You don't look a day over 35, girl. I'm like, yeah, that's right, you know. And now I say, I'm turning 50, and they kind of just look at me like, yeah, that's about right. It's fucking brutal. But I think that the scariest thing about getting older is that your body parts stop working the way they always used to. You know, it's like a gradual process. First it's your eyes, and you're just reading a menu and it's like, whoa, you know? But I decided I do not need reading glasses, I just need longer arms. And then your hearing starts to get like a little fuzzy, you know, and usually at the most inappropriate times, like when you're having sex. I'm in bed with my boyfriend the other day, and I could have sworn he said to me, more time to love, more time to be true. He's so sweet. And he said, what's sweet? I said, move to the left, my dick's turning blue. Just those years. But the next thing that happens to you is that your memory starts to go on fritz. I mean, and it's really scary. Like, you'll just be walking into another room, and you'll go, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. Why did I come in here? So my friend and I were talking about it, and we said, you need one of those little devices, kind of like the really old people use, like a phone and they can't get out. So this one is a little recording device, so that you can record what the hell you're about to do, and you won't forget it. So you're going into the kitchen for milk. Why am I here? Oh my God, I can't remember it. You're going into the kitchen for milk. Perfect. The more you need to use this thing, the scarier it gets. You're fucking him because he's your boyfriend. About getting older is that people start coming to you for the advice that you used to go to your mother for. What is up with that, you know? I get questions about how to cook a pot roast, what to wear to a Saturday wedding at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know the answer to this. I'm turning 50, I'm not a fucking sage. Know about, and I will gladly give you the answer. Like, how to mix a perfect martini, you know? Where to pick up a good bag of weed. How to get yourself out of handcuffs when you're covered in whipped cream and your boyfriend's locked in the bathroom. I am your lifeline. I'm your girl. Everything else you can call Martha Stewart. So, in addition to being a performer, I'm also an aspiring children's writer. Which is really challenging these days, because kids are growing up so fast that what you write about has to be really, really sophisticated. You know, there's no more like ABCs of fruits and vegetables, you know? You have to go way beyond that to something like the ABCs of religious doctrines. Let's read. A is for atheist. No God for them. B is for Buddhists. They come back again. C is for Christians. They're very devout. D is for Darwin. He freaks Christians out. What is with all these famous people, not authors, famous people writing children's books? Just because you're a successful artist or singer or musician, you are not qualified to write a children's book. I'm sorry. We're letting people like Madonna influence the little minds of our youth. I mean, it's really kind of scary. Like, what if Angelina Jolie decided to write a children's book? Me and you and our first tattoo. Or Bill Clinton, the little intern that could. And here's a really scary one. Dr. Kevorkian writes a children's book. Let's unplug mommy. Leave it to the children's doctors, guys. So I have this problem, a chronic problem actually. I am late for everything, and I have been for a really long time. I know there's people out here that can attest to that. I was born nearly 50 years ago, a preemie baby, and it is the only time in my entire life that I have ever been early for anything. Trust me. And I find what really bugs me about being a late person is all the sarcasm you get from your friends. You know, you show up a few minutes late for dinner, and it's like, nice of you to join us, Lisa. Car problems again, Lisa. I mean, I do not call these people on their shortcomings. I'm not like, blow your paycheck again every weekend in Vegas on hookers, George. There's bigger problems than being late. In fact, I'm not alone. I recently read a study that said 15 to 20% of the entire population is late. 15 to 20%. I thought about it. I said, personally, I think that 80 to 85% of the population just schedules their shit too fucking early. But the scariest thing about being late is now they're calling it a disorder. Okay? Everything's a disorder. Why? So the drug companies can make money selling us the cure for the disorder. Right? What are they going to medicate me with? You know? Are you late for work? Procrastinating by watching this commercial? Then try Punctualis. Ever since my doctor prescribed Punctualis, I'm an hour early for everything. I have more friends, more time on my hands, and my credits out of the crapper too. Ask your doctor if Punctualis is right for you. Side effects may include boredom, truthfulness, and the inability to make an entrance. What really bugs me about this being called a new disorder is that it's not new. Lateness is not new. It's been going on throughout history. You know, George Washington, late. Columbus, late. Einstein, relatively late.